All right, y'all, we're back at our commercial property. We have 2 more electric strikes to put in. As you can tell, we don't have anything now. I got my door lock wire wrapped up right there. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this off and get the electric lock fitted. And before I install it, I'm gonna drill a hole at an angle, retrieve my wire, pull it back out, tie it in, and then I'll put my electric lock back in. So I got one there, and I got another one there. Y'all know I already did the other 5 here in the building. And then we got a few other exterior door locks that need to be done. I'll show you the one we finish. See, we already got the other ones done. But we got this one. That was a pain in the butt to drop. Try to hit the exterior wall and then drill through. Couldn't do that, but I was able to get it inside the door frame. There's like a foot of wood all the way around this door frame, but we got it. So we got a lock. It's gonna go there. Match that. We got 2 more of those to do. Some other exterior doors. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I install this electric strike. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this cover right here for the original door equipment. They already did half the work for me by drilling these holes. Let's pull this hardware out. Use this to pull it out. This to the side. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our Trine wall plate. This is the easiest way to do this. Let's get a pencil. But that there, mark there. Come out a little bit more. And that's what we're going to cut out. This piece right there. And then also, to get it all the way back, we also have to cut the side here. So now that we have our mark, let's go ahead and cut that. Then once you get it enough, get that off. What I can do, I want to clean it up. Is I actually have one of these file sets. And I can file it down to make it look real nice and neat. Take this one. As you can tell, it goes back probably like 1/8 of an inch. We're almost through. We just need to get a little bit to here and to here, then we'll cut it at an angle. This side. Reverse it so it don't hit me. And there we go. We should be able to pull this off. Boom. Again, we can clean this up a little bit. But now I need to go get my lock, but this should fit perfect. So let's see what we got. Right. We got 2 of our Trine world's smallest lock. Pull it out, show you what we got. Okay, that's all that comes with it. It's the lock itself. I mean, this thing is tiny enough to fit in that gap, right? So you don't have to cut out the back side. If I were to use the Ubiquity ones, I was gonna have to cut out the back of that more. So next we need to this installed right here. And it comes with, in the wall plate packaging, comes with everything you need. Beanies, dolphins, whatever you call them. All this out. Also comes with these adjustable inserts for the lock. So you put that in there. Where's my other one? Oh, here it is right here. It's real tedious messing with these small screws and the lock to get it perfectly in place. There we go. Now we need our tiny screws. And these actually do work with my impact screwdriver. You want to make sure that it's perfectly flush, not sticking out like that. And then it goes in perfect. Get it perfect before you screw it down. There we go. That one's in there perfect. This one is being a pain in the butt. Magnetics. Boom, perfectly flush. This one going here. One just like that. Screw it down. And there's also a cover plate right here that we can add to help cover up this notch we made. I like to use that too. What I have to do is take the screw out the top. So for the cover plate, take the screw out the top, out the plate, then you just gotta put the screw back. This can be a pain in the butt working with these little screws. But get it started first, then you can adjust the plate forward or backward as needed. This one has to be about in the middle. Right there. It's nice and level. Yeah, that way whenever I mount this, it's got that cover plate that helps cover that cut that we made sideways. We have our cut made and our lock prepped. We're going to go ahead and drill a hole from here to there. I've already pulled off my decor plate and I'm pulling off my access reader. That to the side. My makeshift L bracket. I lost the original. Pull off this bracket. So we got a little more room to work. This to the side. And here's our access control wire. We got just enough to make it to the lock. So I'm gonna take a triangle bit, drill the hole. Let's see, where's my triangle bit? Here. Yeah. This. This. Take our triangle bit up here. Actually put an extension on that. So I can get it good. There's a perfectly good hole. And then we're gonna hit it like this. There's probably one stud we gotta make it through. Make sure no light switches. Boom. There's our bit, literally right here. If y'all can see that, but it's right there. So, now let's go get a glow rod. We'll shove it in there, tape it, pull it back. One glow rod to do the trick. I'll shove it in there. And there's our glow rod. As long as you make sure you drill at the correct angle. You hit it exactly where you need to hit it. Some electrical tape. Doesn't need much, just enough to get it through. There's that. Boom. And now we have our lock wire. I do this especially if we have the keypad right to the right, because if you don't know exactly where on the door frame your wire's got to go, you can still get access to it if it's wood studs. Otherwise, you want to get this wire in a pre-wire. All right, guys. Now I'm just using red and black for my contact wires. The rest of this I'm just going to cut off for now. Come here, red. Now, I have to do, strip this back. Strip this back. My wires here, twist them together. Then you'll take the beanies that comes with it, shove it in there until you cover up all the exposed cable. You'll get some pliers or wire strippers and just go ahead and crimp this down real good. You don't want these to come undone. Same thing with this one. Nice and straight, and then you're gonna force that in there until you get all the exposed. Bam. Now that it is crimped down, you want to put this where the connections aren't going to be in the way of this going all the way back. So I'm just going to shove it all the way down in there. Keep shoving it all the way down. And yeah, we want to screw this down. It's still kind of in the way a little bit. So we're actually going to shove it in this gap over here. I got the lock in place. Need to find our screws. Have one here. These are not magnetic. Let's get our Phillips bit back on here. And screw this down. And boom. Perfectly working lock. Looks good. Let's shut the door and make sure that it shuts properly. And we'll move on to the next one. There you go, guys. Perfectly installed electric strike. Let's put our keypad back.